Just press record. That's what they said. My mission, should I choose to accept it, on this wet, dreary Tuesday afternoon. The life of an entrepreneur building a business from scratch to something else. Take a look at what I've got to do. Go figure, I was mowing the lawn with the chute going in the wrong direction. It threw a stone right smack in the upper right glass of that window. Gotta take measurements, get to Lowe's, see if they have our window for a replacement. That's my job today. Can't do much anything else. On a Tuesday afternoon with misty, cloudy, rainy skies. It's around 55 degrees and I don't think the bees will be very much into my opening up their homes in this weather. They'll be nasty. And we're off. So Mission Lowe's getting a new window for our door is on hold momentarily because I'm not sure I want to pay the price, or I guess I'm not worried about the price so much. It's going to take like 20 days to get what we need. So I'm just going to stop by a local place called Broadway Glass. So I'm just going to stop by a place called Broadway Glass, a local company, and see if they might be able to come out and replace the glass for us. And I'd be even willing to pay a little extra money for that little convenience. So I just got out of Broadway Glass and Mirrors, the name of the business here local in Elmira. And the gentleman is going to come out and take a measurement of this door and hook us up. He said he normally doesn't go to places and install because it's so busy for him. It's a pretty cool old place here. When he found out we were HoneyBeeMade, he was just so excited about what we're doing there and watching us grow so rapidly that he's going to come out tonight and take some measurements of the glass, and we're going to go from there. And since he's local, I'm not too worried about the cost on this. I think he'll be fair. On to the next thing. Warm weather's running out, so what my priority is today is to get out to at least one of our bee apiaries and start winterizing our colonies, making sure the queen excluder is at the very top so that the queen and the winter cluster can have free reign. And we're going to take whatever honey we can, which more than likely that honey that we do take was going to go to other colonies this year for food to get them through the winter. We've started up a large bee yard behind me, you can see, and a lot of those didn't get enough honey stores for the winter, so we're going to make sure they get a lot of honey stores from other colonies. But pressing against time, it's supposed to be 70 degrees today here in the northeast. 70 degrees today and 70 degrees tomorrow. So if I bust butt, I can get everything winterized and things moved around, and then all I need to do is focus on varroa mite treatment, which I'm going to do after the fact. I can do that during cold weather because I'm using an oxalic acid, which doesn't mean I don't have to open up a bee colony. The other thing is I might need to mow and weed whack our bee colonies before winter, but I can do that again. I need to take advantage of this warm weather to get inside bee colonies just to quickly check their health and see where they're at. Eggs, larvae, cat brood. It's probably low because it's going into winter and that's what they're doing, but at least I know or have some sense of where they're at in this whole thing. So a lot to do today. I just came from Broadway Mirror. I'm pretty excited about that because it's Broadway Mirror and Glass, because they're gonna come out tonight and measure our window that's broken. Lovely window that's broken. And they're gonna hook us up with that hopefully. And then after I get to the bee yard, there is a meeting tonight for the Big Flats Business Association at 5:30, so I gotta change of clothes for that. So this is the life of an entrepreneur, basically starting from scratch and building up. I can't be at the store today. The store isn't really open yet, but people think we are if our cars are there. And I don't want them to be discouraged by us not having honey. So Ann's gonna come down for a few hours and hang tight and sell some honey and some woodenware, and that'll be cool. And I'm going to set up the camera for a time lapse at we're going to Erin, New York. We're at an undisclosed location in Erin, New York, in the northeast corner of Chemung County. This is a bee apiary that's owned mostly or have been created for club members. Now, this bee colony or bee apiary has been here for a number of years. There's seven colonies here, so 7 hives. The 6 of them have been here for like 3 years or whatever, and they've overwintered every year, and they've overwintered very well. The one on the far right is a fairly new colony that I have from this year. I'm going through all the colonies, making sure the numbers look good bee-wise, making sure all the honeybees look healthy, look alive, and also I'm making sure that I have enough honey stores for them to last through the winter. If I'm, of course, not opposed to coming out and adding some food late winter to get them through. We're pretty pumped about doubling these numbers in the springtime, which will have minimally a total of 14 colonies in this location. It's a beautiful time of year. The fall foliage is always gorgeous up in this neck of the woods. Now, you can't see this bee apiary from the road. You have to go through the gate, as you've seen earlier. It's just inside the gate on an old friend's property. And if you're a local person, this property is not far from Park Station. Now, I found all of these colonies to be in very good health. And again, like I said, that solar charger there on the left, that brown box, was taken out by a bear earlier in the summer, and it's been working, but it's been on its last leg. So I'm going to replace it in a couple of days with a brand new solar charger, and I'm going to put the solar charger on the inside of the fence. So hopefully the bear will have to go through the fence to get to that solar charger. Look at me work. Look at the bees buzzing in the air. Looks like it's snowing or pollen floating through the air, but there are bees everywhere. On to Thursday, the temperatures looked amazing for Thursday, 74 degrees, and I'm on my way out to Addison, New York. In an undisclosed location in Addison, New York, in central Steuben County somewhere, and it's still a dirt road. I have 4 colonies here. I meant to pick up the numbers, double the numbers there, but we grew in so many other places I couldn't get back here. I want to double the numbers this coming spring and have a total of 8 there minimally. And we'll see what we go from there. But these have overwintered. These hives have overwintered for several years. They're very strong hives. I only created 1 new colony in the spring. It's because one was taken out. It wasn't really taken out, but it was on softer ground, and we got a lot of rain. It tipped over and it fell. So I started from scratch on that one. But I've always enjoyed the scenery up here in central Steuben County as well. It's just absolutely gorgeous, peaceful. You see all kinds of wildlife and certainly a number of different types of birds. I will come back to this bee apiary before winter hits in order for me to mow, weed whack, and treat for varroa mites. And on to Friday. Friday was 57 degrees. There wasn't much happening. When it's 57 degrees, I really don't want to get into the bee colonies. So I spent most of my day inside headquarters here, or HQ. After, of course, I went back out to Erin, New York, into the same bee apiary and was switching out the battery charger, or the solar panel battery for the electric fence. A bear had taken it out earlier in the summer. And look at the beautiful autumn leaves here. I just absolutely love it. It's peaceful, it's quiet, there's no noise. There are bear. We've run into a couple of bear here, but the electric fence always has stopped them, fortunately, knock on wood. You know, it's funny to watch a bear get bolted by an electric fence because they're rather cantankerous creatures, but we were able to stop that bear, and these colonies are just taking off big time. Saturday, I didn't do much. On Saturday, I did stick around on around HQ and sold honey for the day, as Anne was out to Elmira Heights in the Oktoberfest selling honey, and she did quite well out there, so that was a pretty exciting week. Burt Beebe, small town entrepreneur. I hope you liked this video, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the little bell. Burt Beebe here, and we'll catch you on the B-side.